as the economist said and the Nobel laureate said, will help with fighting inflation.
How concerned are you about the rhetoric from Republicans around what's going on with Trump and the Department of Justice right now? Some of them saying that it's gone too far for the FBI to have done this. And secondly, do you want to see Congress open more investigations into the material that Trump allegedly took?
Well, I appreciate your question, but let me respond in this way. As you probably know, I have about 30 years of experience in intelligence, one of the only leaders in Congress, and as far as anybody can remember, bringing security and intelligence to the office. So I watch this very carefully. Rather than some of the aspects of your question, as worthy as they are, I think what is important now is to know the seriousness of what these documents were about, alleged to be about. We don't know. Well, hopefully we'll see more, but we don't want to see too much more because that might endanger our security. So when we talk about this, there are laws against the improper handling of this material. There are laws against that, and and we have to recognize that. This information, as it is coming across, and we'll know more later, is highly classified, well above top secret. It is again higher than top secret. It's top secret SCI. It is it's about our national security, as we are told, and we'll see how deeply it goes into that. So I think our concern is always to protect and defend. And protecting and defending means we do not frivolously treat the documents that relate to, perhaps, as they're saying, and we'll find out, again, all alleged at this point. I don't know any more than is in the public domain. Everybody's holding it very tightly, that if the nature of this of these documents is what appears to be, this is very serious. Very serious.
Yeah. Do you want other congressional committees?
I'm not concerned, but right now it's in an arena that we will see what happens next. It isn't. I'm not making plans about congressional investigations. Let's see what the course they're on is now. Yes, Josh.
Have you briefed on any aspect of this?
No.
What was missing that they were going into?
No, nothing.
You just know what's in the public domain?
No, just know what's in the public domain. And what's in the public domain is, a president can declassify anything. Shouldn't be able to declassify the matters of this seriousness. This isn't declassified. It's just improperly handled. Now, what is it? We'll see. We'll see in the unsealing, and that may not tell us everything still because of the serious nature of all of this. But since you're asking this question, let me be self-serving. A long time ago, like 20 years more, when we had our last intelligence bill, when President Clinton was president, there were some over on the other side of the building who wanted to put into the intelligence bill legislation that said if a reporter reported something on the basis of information that he or she received, that person would have to prove that it did not harm our national security. So if you got some information and you wrote it up, the burden would be on you to report that it did not harm national security. I said to the president, you can't sign this bill. We were not signing the conference report on it because this came from the Senate. We're not signing the conference report. You cannot sign this bill. And he, of course, agreed. He just didn't know about it. I was a ranking member at the time. So what we did was we changed it to say, if you had this information and you wrote about it, the government would have to prove that you harmed national security, which was a big victory for freedom of the press in our country, and we got wonderful response from editorial boards and the rest of that. But so be careful about how you handle whatever it is, but you have to be appreciative